Hey guys, welcome to Whispers and Ink. I am Jennifer Merle Hampshire. You guys, I am not only here to inspire you, but I'm also here to give you permission to try something new. So, if these crafty goodies are things that you are interested in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, you guys, so that you won't miss a thing. Uh, Today, you guys, we are taking new designer series paper, and I want to point out a couple of cool things. Now, I'm sure that Stampin' Up! Planned it this way, but as soon as I saw this beautiful Garden Walk designer series paper, I noticed a few things that looked kind of familiar. So let me talk to you about what I'm talking about. So here, you guys, this flower and this flower to me look very much like parts of this. More the die cuts than the stamps. So I see this greenery sprig here, kind of similar to this sprig. And then check out this flower compared to that flower. I thought, and maybe it's just me, I thought that those were similar enough because I didn't get the bundle for this yet. However, I loved the designer series paper and I love this wild wheat, especially for fall flower cards. You guys, my dahlias are still going strong, and this kind of reminds me of a couple of different types of dahlias that I have in my garden. Granted, the colors are a little bit different, but close enough. So I'm not only going to be using these dies. Here's the artistic dies. I cut this sprig out of Mossy Meadow, and we're going to add that. But I'm also going to be using the stamp set because I want to use this hello right here for the front of our card, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do for the inside just yet, because it kind of takes on its own personality as we go. I have wild wheat ribbon here. This is the textured ribbon, and I also brought, because you never know, I also brought the wild wheat jute twine here too, because you never know what you're going to do. Now, I did already, well, mostly, took out all these little pieces here with my brush for my Take Your Pick tool, my mostest favorite tool ever. And then, you guys, I'm going rogue. I know that this is supposed to be Calypso Coral in here, but I loved the Flirty Flamingo with it. It adds a brightness to it with this little flower here. So I already did some fussy cutting because I know how you guys love it when I fussy cut. So I fussy cut out of the designer series paper because, again, I don't have the flower dies, and the flower dies would coordinate, but to me it's close enough. So I fussy cut out these flowers because I liked those, and I thought that with a sentiment piece that these would go perfectly like that on our sentiment piece, on our panel. Okay, so we have card base, a regular card base, no fun fold today. We have a regular card base that's 4 1/4 by 11, and it's scored at 5 1/2. And somewhere over here I have a bone folder. Oh, and we're probably going to need Wink of Stella too. So I might as well grab that too. So we got our bone folder. And I think originally I was thinking of doing the card this way, but I think I'm digging it kind of this way. But check out that flirty flamingo with that wild wheat. What do you think about that? What do you think about that? I think it looks kind of pretty. I think it adds some brightness to the card using that. All right, so let's see what do we got here. We need some glue too. What the heck's going on around here? I don't know. Here it is. Here it is. All right, so with that, we're going to glue our designer series paper onto our flirty flamingo piece. Oh my gosh, I love that. Just like this. And then this is going to be our sentiment piece. And I don't want to cover that flirty flower, so I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to put it here. So we're going to stamp that, our hello, on that scrap piece. And so what do you think about that flirty flamingo with, hey Anita, you like those colors together? It kind of looks cool to me. I know, I like it too. All right, so, oh, not so straight. Now here's the other thing. Don't be afraid to cut this up. I love this greenery piece. I mean, like, I seriously love it, but it's a big piece. And I have no problem cutting it up and resituating it so that it is the size that I need. And then I can use just one big piece instead of having to use a couple of other pieces. And you could do this. All right, so we're gonna put this down here like this. And I wanna put my greenery piece. And I'm thinking kind of like that. And then maybe like that. And then we'll add in our flowers like this. Oh my gosh. What do you think of that? I love how that turned out. All right, so we've got some inside pieces here. And I think, actually, you know what? I think I just want to add a strip of designer series paper on the inside. And I want to leave the inside blank. Now, I know that like this piece here is not going to be, oh, actually that would be good. Oh, let's just do that. So we'll add our designer series paper piece. This will become our inside. And I do like that. Oh my. I'm really liking. I wasn't sure when I pulled this paper out. I don't know if you guys saw the unboxing video or not. But I wasn't 100% positive about this paper, but I'm really digging this paper. All right, so no sentiment on the inside. And then we gotta finagle all of these pieces, but I'm gonna put this on the inside. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ran out of glue. It's the last of the glue. Different way to do something. So the cool part, I gotta get some more glue. So hang on one second. Gotta find some more glue. Maybe. Uh-oh. Glue dots it is. Oh, I just lost my piece. Oh, found it. Found it. Just had an event this last weekend, you guys, and I sold a lot of glue apparently. Let's see if we can get this little piece to work. I know I was having trouble with it last time I tried to use it. So that should work. Fingers crossed. Let me get some glue out of here. Of course, I didn't order glue today. Silly me. Nope, that's not gonna work. All right. Kitty's got into my glue dots. I got half of them are covered in fur. Because you know, heaven forbid they not unravel them. I'm just saying. There we go. Ooh, I like that. We're going to have these go nice and close together, and our little dimensional there is going to keep it exactly where we want it, so that it highlights our hello there. And then this piece, so all I'm doing to get my glue dot is I'm taking my poker and I'm swirling it around because I want it small so that it'll fit in the small little space that I have on my leaf. And then we'll tuck that so it looks kind of like it's coming off of this other leaf here, like that. And we're going to dimensional that, and I'm going to see if I can get just enough glue out of this to glue this little edge. Oh, thank you. Put that little cut end of the flower, because this was the edge of my paper right here. So I want to make sure that, oh, I love that. Okay. And now I have this panel up on dimensionals. And I think that our little flirty flower there is going to go up on a dimensional 2. Just like that. So that's the front. And I know that's a lot going on, but you've already got your, oh my gosh, look at how that worked out. Did you guys see that? That almost lines up. I love happy accidents like that. Love it. We're going to dimensional this. one in the middle. I know there's a lot going on, but that flower pattern, cutting it out of the designer series paper just makes it look like, to me anyways, it makes it look like that's part of the paper. And then the only thing that we added is that. But maybe it's just me. And then we've got our Wink of Stella here. So we're gonna put some Stella on our flowers and in our centers. And there we go. I know I took ribbon out, but it seemed like there was enough going on without it. And that needs a little bit more glue because I know it's not going through a hurricane. However, I don't want it to get squashed. So we're going to glue that like right there. There we go. That's better. So there's our card for today. Too much pattern? Enough pattern? You guys tell me in the comment section. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys have any questions about anything that I did here today, comment. I come back and I answer all of your questions. You guys, there will be a full product list in the comments below. And most of all, you guys, I hope that you enjoyed today's video and that you have a great day getting crafty. Thank you so much for joining me today, you guys. See you next time. Bye-bye.